edition of Elegbara Festival. I appreciate our royal fathers and other guests that are present here today. I express my sincere appreciation to our royal fathers and hosts, Oba of Shasha Kingdom, His Royal Majesty, Oba Babatunde Nasiru Lawan Ogurumbi Ariwajoye, the Oba of Shasha Kingdom, for supporting our organization. The year is certainly running to an end. Therefore, it is very important for me to appreciate all our members for their commitment to this cause. I want to assure you all that there is reward for everything you do for Yoruba land. My prayer is that at the time of the reward, you will all be alive to see and witness the moment of joy and happiness. Elegbara, celebrating the most vilified dates in the world. Elegbara Festival is unique because the deities we are celebrating is at the center of everything that we are doing in life. Elegbara is everywhere and is always available as the leading deities in the world. In the course of my research, I found out that Elegbara has been misunderstood as the devil or Eshu in Yoruba land. But in reality, Elegbara is a deity. It is not satanic or devilish in nature. He is the king of all spirits in the world. We can also call him the Oloriaye because he is always in charge of the entire world. Both the Holy Bible and Holy Quran are very clear about the role of Elegbara in the creation of life and man. But it is sad that he is the most vilified deity in the world. There is no country in the world that has abused Elegbara as much as Nigeria. Each time we talk of evil of Elegbara, it destroys our economy and other institutions in the country. The more we abuse Elegbara, the more it brings untold hardship to the country. And we experience more pain and anguish. Believers of other faiths set us against the deities through religion and civilization. Nigeria is most affected by their unfounded deceits. Nigeria is in a terrible situation with the way we treat our deities. That is why we are here today in the level of poverty and the level of unstable as a country. Even if you don't believe in Elegbara, don't denigrate him. Don't abuse him because he has an enduring relationship with God, who is the creator of heaven and earth. As Yoruba cultural promoters, it is our duty to correct the wrong impression about these deities. I am an advocate of peace. I preach religion tolerance. That is why I'm saying this for prosperity. As we celebrate Elegbara Festival today, we are changing the wrong impression of the people about the deities and other deities in Yoruba land. Therefore, as we celebrate this festival, I want to use this great opportunity to appeal to believers of other religions to stop abusing Elegbara by calling the popular deities the devil. Read introduction of history in school, a new beginning. All over the world, history has been the foundational subject taught in all schools and institutions. While growing up, we all learn about our past history as well as our heroes and heroines. We were taught about how they have excelled by becoming national heroes and heroines in the country. 13 years ago, when history was abolished from our school curriculum, I stood against the anti-people policy. I knew it would lead to nothing good. For 13 years, removal of history from the school curriculum has robbed us of knowledge of how Nigeria was involved as a country. It has also deprived us of good memory of the past. It hinders our progress. It deprives us of knowledge and information that we could have learned about our past history. It led to a fall in moral values, an erosion of civil values, and disconnect us from the past. Unfortunately, Nigeria is reaping the negative effects today. Any country that lost its history lost its originality and respect. Our lives as human beings are measured by the way we cherish our history and language. Our leaders must have learned their lesson from the negative effects. That is why they have retraced their steps by reintroducing history in our school curriculum. However, let me commend the federal government for this positive initiative and retracing of steps. The federal government are also advocating the use of mother tongue as a language in our schools. This is a new beginning that will enhance our students' knowledge of history. It will also help in the recovery of lost ground. It will advance the knowledge base of our students, beginning from the basic to the elementary schools. As we learn about our past history, we dig more into the past. And by doing that, we will correct the error of the past and move on to actualizing the dream in the education sector. Saving Nigeria medical tourism from avoidable brain drain. It is unfortunate to hear the report of the National Bureau of Statistics that Nigerian doctors are leaving the country in droves. The report indicates that there is a huge gap in the health sector. The recent story that Nigeria today have only one doctor to about 6,400 patients in our hospital is nothing but a disaster waiting to happen. The Nigeria Association of Resident Doctors has also said recently that about 4,000 medical doctors have finalized plans to leave the country for a better job abroad. Going by this report, Nigeria health sector is in an emergency situation. The irony of the situation is that we have one doctor to 8,000 Nigerians now. Unfortunately, over 38% of Nigerians are presently suffering healthcare depreciation. For instance, in the last 4 years, Nigeria has lost over 2,000 doctors to the outside country. On the average, we lost between 100 to 160 doctors every month. With the recent brain drain, it is very clear that Nigeria health sector is on the verge of total collapse. This is an emergency that should be addressed urgently. If nothing is done to arrest this rift, we would come to a stage where we won't have a doctor in our various public hospitals. And that would be too dangerous for a country like Nigeria. A country that usually prides itself as a giant of Africa, and finally, as the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land. I call on federal government to look onto the welfare of medical practitioners in Nigeria so as to stop the ugly trend before it gets out of hand. Thank you for listening.